So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. Got the OG Shawn Pezy. What's going on, King?
What up, man?
Man, it's an honor. It's an honor, man. We're supposed to be in link and work, but you know, times.
Yeah, I be bullshitting.
Yeah.
Doing other stuff. I might was at home with a cup.
With a cup. So, man, during the coronavirus, man, like, how you handling things, like, you know, staying safe, or you just living life?
Well, I know there might be something a lot of want to hear. You know, I lost my mom through this.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
man.
you know.
Yeah, you was on live.
Yeah.
So what happened that day?
You know what I'm saying? The nursing home did some foul play or whatever. One didn't follow the codes. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
They didn't follow the health and safety codes. And then my mama, she was only in there to learn how to walk. You know what I'm saying? So what we trying to do is tell them, like, y'all had to take her to a room because she couldn't walk.
Right.
She was not mingling with nobody. My mama had no health problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a lawyer on it and everything.
Okay, man. I hope everything goes well with that. Yeah. I seen a lot of people sharing the live. Yeah. And I ain't had time. I seen a little bit of it, and I was like, yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, damn. Okay. So you from Philadelphia?
Yeah, North Philly, 39 the Diamond.
Okay. And you moved down in 95? 95. So what made you move down here to Georgia?
I was a little too bad.
You was bad?
I was bad. Monty said you got to go home.
Golly. So when you do you remember when you first came down to Augusta?
I remember when I first came.
So describe the you know what was the first day like in Augusta?
My first day, my mama stayed in the bottom. And it was the bottom. It was like something new to me because I used to come down in the summertime and visit. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I never got out. I wasn't from here, so you know, if I walked to this hood, I got in a fight.
You had family already down here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if I came down here and visit, you know, I got in a fight. If I went to this hood, because I wasn't from here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally moved here, it was all right. You know, I started hanging in River Glen. That was my first spot. I started drug activity, so I'm like, okay, this home. This home. I'm all right. I'm safe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And just went from there.
Yeah. Okay. So the bottom. So moved to the bottom. What was the next spot you went to? Y'all moved to. I know you went to move around a couple of times.
Nah, my mama stayed in the bottom, but I mingled and ended up on 9th Street.
On 9th Street.
Yep, Allen Home, 9th Street with all them.
Okay, cool. So coming up in Augusta, I know it's a different world for Philly. How you wind up linking into the music scene in Augusta?
I linked up with Blue Marley with Bird School. You know what I'm saying? He taught me a lot with the rapping, how to write a rap, and all that. I ain't know none of that, no music. Right. I was doing videos. We was going to do a DVD called Welcome to Augusta. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? We networked with a lot of artists like Mr. Hill. We had Black for Comeback. It was a lot of artists we linked up with and did interviews with a lot of people. P Nice and a lot of people, but it just went sour because a lot of artists want to be that main artist talked about on the DVD.
The main artist?
Yeah, so they they scratched it.
Right. So yeah, that's crazy, man. I hate that. I hate it because there's a lot of talent.
There's a lot of good talent there.
There's a lot of good talent. Man.
By me being from Philly and here, I see more talent here than I see up there.
Yeah.
I do. Because, you know, up there, they going to support their people up there. Right. So whether you can rap or can't rap, they going to support it anyway because that's my boy. Right. They're not going to say he can't rap. You know what I'm saying? And here, I like it because it is talent. Right. Nobody supports it.
Right. True. Okay, so when you linked up with Blue Marley, you said you was the video man at that time.
Yeah, video man.
And different things like that. But when you wound up linking with Blue Marley, y'all wound up starting Bird School Radio?
He already had Bird School.
Oh, Bird School Radio was already out?
Yeah, he already had all that. He already had his host. He had Snowy White. She was a host on there. Had DJ Miskett. He had a couple of shows on there. So he brought me in, and he gave me my own show. I had a one night, had Wednesday. Then it went from there. They gave me Thursday because it was building up. And the way he had it, because he had linked up with the real Rick Ross. The drug dealer. He had linked up with him. And now he was starting a label. You know what I'm saying? So all his new artists they was bringing through Bird School to get interviewed. And I was doing the interview. So Snowy had her show syndicated in South Africa. So like if you listen to her show, you can be in Africa and you can hear her show live. So the station blew up quicker than they thought it was. It took off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, that was. I remember when I first came to Augusta. I remember Bird School. A lot of people. I seen a lot of flyers. I had a lot of flyers.
Yeah, I used to pass out flyers and everything.
And everything about it. Yeah, it was real hot at the time. So what happened? Like, why did it stop?
I don't know what happened with the radio. Why it stopped? It just went away. They stopped it. You know, but Blue was doing a lot of other music, so I think it just really focused on the music part then. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I can really admit I was rapping and probably got the big head. I admit, probably got the big head, and like, boy, I want to rap too, shoot. Right. So Blue sat me down, taught me how to rap and whatever. Him, Absolute, and Maniac. They really, between them three, they showed me how to write it.
This is the third. It's like the fourth time I heard Maniac.
Don Yak, you talk to him.
Don Yak, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He talked. Check him out.
Yeah, and Absolute, he sat me down, showed me
Absolute.
a lot.
Yeah, shout out Absolute.
Yeah, and Don Yak, they showed me a lot, and I just went from there. Started my own label, and went from there.
Okay. So when you start your own label, like what was like some of the process and the steps that you had to take to try to like get everything confirmed?
Well, first I had to get an LLC.
Right.
You know, and then where you gonna run your business at? I run it out of Augusta because that's where I'm at. But when you're gonna run your own label, you first have to have your own distribution platform.
Right.
Because you don't want to use TuneCore Distro as your label.
Right.
Because anybody can use it. So being the fact that Blue was gonna be signed to Rocco, and then Blue went to prison, and you know the deal got lost. That's how it wouldn't be no Future if Blue went to prison because he was gonna sign Blue, not Future.
Yeah.
So, but he let us keep the platform through E1 Music. So I have a platform already through E1 Music. So when I drop, it just looked like I dropped like a major drop.
Yeah.
So you got to have your distribution platform. Right. You got to have a marketing team. You got to have a PR. You got to have everything lined up so it can when it do go.
Yeah. See, a lot of artists don't understand that. They just think that the music itself is going to automatically get them a manager. The music itself is going to get them a financial advisor.
No, see, the thing about it with the music, a manager works for the artist.
Right. Would you please explain that? A lot of artists don't understand. Cause a lot of artists think that the manager controls everything.
No, the manager don't control nothing. He works for you. You pay him. Right. So he has to do what you, look, you have to do this. He has to go out and set up all these stuff. The manager job is not to book your shows. That's your PR job.
Right.
Your shows, your radio, your magazine, like the interviews, all this. That's your PR. Your manager is the one that have you in them offices. Okay, it's a show coming up. Your manager needs to start setting it. Okay, well, I need my artist on this show. You need to tell the PR, I need this get done. The manager work for you. Right.
Yeah. And a lot of artists just don't understand it. They let the manager have all the decision making and stuff like that, which is, it doesn't work really well.
It don't work well. And then really a lot of labels and people don't deal with the artist because they rather talk to the manager.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to say, well, I'm going to go talk to this. Why? You the artist. They're not going to talk to you.
Right. Yeah, that's true. You can't walk to no executive as an artist.
It's an artist. They're not going to talk to you.
They're not going to talk to you. Yeah, that's so true. That's true. That's true. So, what artists did you have signed to the label?
I got Empress Pearl. I got my homeboy.
You got Empress Pearl. That's your okay. That's my girl.
I got Bruce Banner, my homeboy Frank White, and I got Skywalker.
Skywalker. I've heard of like Pearl. The Skywalker guy, it's the name sound
Derek Spurgis.
What's his name?
They're twins.
They're twins.
You got Pat and you got Derek.
Okay. So when you how's everything going with that?
Well, me and Derek talked last night. I'm trying to get him back on track. Right. So he back on track. Pearl, you know, she do taxes, so I understand she doing her business. Right. But her catalog was great. Yeah. And then Bruce, he working on his catalog. Frank, he runs a restaurant in Thompson, so I understand how he's getting his catalog right. You know what I mean? But
so all your artists are workers. Like, they working.
Yeah.
Put in work, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good, because most artists, you know, they depend on the label to take care of everything. So that's really...
Oh, yeah. They know I take care of everything, though. Yeah. If they come to it, they say they got a video shoot, they'll tell me how much they got. Okay, the label got the rest.
Right. But that knows it was good because you ain't got to come out your pocket all the time. Everything is good.
They already know. Good. Photo shoots, like Pearl tell you, anything they got come up, hey, Peace, I got this much. Okay, well, I got the rest. Book it.
So what got you into the engineering side of music?
I got tired of paying for my own studio time. I got tired. I'm not cheap. I just got tired of paying for my own studio time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then one thing about it, I tell any artist, YouTube teach you anything.
Right.
I taught myself, but I have to give shout outs to Akeem Wells. The man taught me everything from then on.
Right.
Everything.
Right. Was it hard?
Now it is. Learning the new stuff, it was. Yeah. But now I can do it with no problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You make the preset, set it, and go.
Yeah. As long as you get them preset, pretty much. I think a lot of people are just afraid to take that change because of failure. Like they scared.
One thing about life, you're going to fall a couple of times before you get it right.
Right. That's true.
You're going to do it.
Yeah. You ain't going to come out the booth sound like Future your first time. Like, it's not.
You're not going to work.
Yeah. Cool. So, being in Augusta, like, what's some things in Augusta that you see needs to change in order for Augusta to be good? That'll be a good place for people to come and invest money. Cause we have the Masters.
Augusta is a retirement city. That's what Augusta, because it's cheap. A lot of people go work up north, come here to retire because it's cheap. Yeah. But Augusta wasn't ready for music video, and all that. It wasn't ready for that because the people not gonna have to accept it because they used to. Okay, I'm just gonna go here to retire, master, whatever. But I think they're adjusting to it now. They're adjusting to it. I think it'll work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's some money here if we can just get the music off that D-list market.
Yeah. You would think that since, with James Brown really from what? South Carolina? South Carolina, really, but he just made Augusta his home. But you would think that a lot of music would be blossomed from this area where it's like a lot of artists would be put on from this city. But it hasn't been like that.
It's a lot of artists from here. You got Gladys. You got a lot of people that's from here.
Yeah, I'm talking about recent.
Right.
Now.
They just, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Most time when you hear music right now, if you tell somebody I'm from Augusta, I do music, they got Pastor Troy stuck in their head.
That's true.
That's all true. They got in their head, Pastor Troy. You sound like Pastor Troy. No, I don't.
He's not even from Augusta. That's the craziest thing.
He's from Macon.
Yeah, he's not even a true Augustian. That's the right word, Augustian. So it's like, yeah. That's I thought about Pastor Troy. Every time I think of Augusta, I think of Troy. Yeah. Like when I first moved up the way, like, the Troy stayed up here, Troy stayed there. And they're like, Troy from here. Troy went to college here.
Went to Payne College. Had a soccer scholarship.
Soccer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. See? I didn't know that. So, since being here in 95, you done seen the transition from the music changing in Augusta from since you been here 95. So when you came in 95 was the booty shaking there, right?
Booty shaking music.
Booty shaking there. Who was popping around that time?
You had Precious that was popping. You had Steady B, he was popping. Who was popping then? That might be it around that time.
Around that time, yeah. And then when you got to like 2000, who was around that time?
Oh yeah, you had the whole city then. You had the whole Barton Village. Franchise boy, all them. You had the whole city then. So
when was you seen where it was more artists coming out from, like you said, when you first came, around the 95, 90-something era, and it was like maybe a few to now is an ass of artists.
I think probably around 2002.
Yeah, that's when you start seeing the growth of the artists in the city and stuff like that. So it was like they were just coming left and right, or they were just
coming out different groups. Yeah, everybody was rapping then. That's when I started seeing it.
So like 2000. And so by that time, who was you? Was you with anybody at that time?
2002. Nah, I was still in the street.
You still in the street?
So I got with Blue Marley probably 2011.
2011.
Cause I dropped my first song 2012.
2012. So you've been in Augusta for a while before you did the music part. Okay, cool. And so how you wound up meeting Ray Montana?
That's my uncle.
Oh, that's your uncle.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that?
Yeah, but he used to be doing his music in Underwood. You know what I'm saying? Because he was down in Underwood there.
And Underwood? What's Underwood?
They done closed it down. It's off St. Bar Ferry Road. They done closed the project down. But see, he was down there doing this thing.
Okay, Underwood. Okay.
Because he been doing music a long time.
Yeah. And so you know all of VTech.
VTech.
Mr. Hill.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See, them real pioneers. You got VTech, like Maniac, Barton Village, Miko, all them.
Yeah. And so, so when that class was around, the new class that came around, was it Flacco?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Marley them came after healing them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marley probably was rapping around then. I think he probably was in the military then.
Oh.
And he was still rapping.
Okay. And then he came after.
Yeah.
Okay. I be trying to get the generations and stuff right of who's been rapping in order and stuff.
Yeah, Hill, V-Tech, and all them, they've been rapping a long time. They probably done passed up like 13 deals.
Okay, cool. So, what are some things you see in Augusta that used to be here, that isn't here anymore, that you wish was still here? Like places, whether it's restaurant, places.
Me, myself, I feel like if they open these parks back up out the neighborhoods, like they close the parks in the neighborhoods up, gated them in, they should do that, because when you do that, you really kept people isolated in one. So when they come out, they ain't doing nothing but rebelling. That's where the violence coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you closing them in, they only know each other. So when they do get out, they lashing out at other people because them people can't come in.
Right.
So I think they need to just open stuff up, man. Let them breathe and mingle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't close them in.
Yeah, that's true. Is there any closing areas up there in Philly?
Oh yeah, now it is. They close a lot of stuff. Yeah,
it is. So what's the lifestyle? I know it's two totally different lifestyles, but what are some things in Philly that they're doing that you see Augusta, is behind on? Because I know they're behind when it comes to certain different.
I like the way they do with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like the major artists like Gilly, Meat, and all them, they got a warehouse they own. And they do freestyle battles in there. Or they might just do a show. Pick out the artists they want, charge $10 to come in, and pay the artists that perform. Might be 3 or 4 artists, and they pay them to give them something. You know what I'm saying? They host that once a month. You know what I'm saying? So they look out. Not just in North Philly, they reach out to South Philly, West Philly, just bring artists in. So they try to bridge the gap between all them other ones to kill the violence. Like, if you're in North Philly, you really can't go to South Philly because they beefing. Yeah. So to bridge it, that's what they do. So now everybody get along. I think if somebody can come together and do that, it'll be all right. It's just here, most of these DJs or the promoters, they want you to pay to do this, pay to do that. Sometimes you probably can't. Just book it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you booking to throw a party, just throw a party.
Right.
And pay the artist a little something. They ain't telling you to pay him $1,000 because he performed. Right. You can give him $200, $100, $150. Right. Give him something.
Yeah. That's what a lot of artists that I interview, they complain, they talk and complain about. They say that the promoters of the city, they feel like, you spend thousands of dollars to bring these other artists from out of town to here. Why you can't invest into the artists in town? Because that's all Atlanta did.
That's it.
That's all Atlanta did.
And then the thing about it, them artists don't really rock, they just coming for the money. Right. They get it and they gone.
Oh, yeah.
But the first thing you say is, man, why you don't pay me? The first thing they say is, can you get 50 people in the club? You don't know what I can do.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
You right here in the city with them, but you'd rather pay somebody out of town to come to perform.
Yeah, that's true. And it's not even just for mainstream artists. They actually, I've seen a couple clubs invite people you never heard of. Yeah.
Bro, that don't even be hot.
Right, that's true.
Don't even be hot.
That's true.
Bro, I'm trying to think who they brought down here. D-Ray Shawn. They brought that man down here 4 times, dog. 4 times.
I ain't even know about the first. I know about one time. I didn't know about
that
the
man
other
4 times, dog.
That's crazy. He was getting a bag then.
Yeah.
He was getting a bag. Yeah.
Now what? You don't need... He probably do music, but you don't hear about him like that no more now.
Nah, I really don't.
Now let him drop a song. They be ready to book him, bring him back.
Book him back, yeah.
You got artists in the city, bro. I feel it's worth the bad, dog. I'm telling you, it's some artists in the city that's worth the bad, dog.
Yeah. But a lot of artists have to clean up their act too. I see on the fact of me being an artist, so I understand as an artist, and I understand what we go through as an artist. But I also see us as a businessman too, because I have my own business. So I see from the aspect of that too.
Yeah.
A lot of artists we deal with, they already feel that their attitude makes them not get the bag sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I'm saying? Because whether it's a sense of them having some type of overconfidence about themselves to the point where they feel like they deserve this. You supposed to give
me the bag, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without being humble and
because they hot.
Talk because they hot. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists' mouths and their attitudes keep them from a bag.
But Augusta will wash you up now.
Yeah.
They'll have you performing. Then before you know it, you ain't hot no more. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that too.
Because it's many great ones here, bro, that done been hot, dog. I'm talking about had the city on smash. You had Run the Sack Up. Them boys was hot.
Run the Sack Up.
Lenny them.
Okay.
Run the Sack Up. They had the city on smash. My homeboy, no, what's the other one? Yayo. Yayo had the city on smash. You know what I'm saying? You got D Kent. Hot. You know what I'm saying? You got Shay Shay. She hot. Cammy got balls. She hot.
Cammy, my dog.
You know what I'm saying? You got some hot artists, dog, that's worth the bag, but you just can't jump on every show. You know what I'm saying? If they call you, hey man, I want you to perform. No, you calling me now. What you want to give me?
Right.
Don't go for, I'm gonna give you a bottle and a VIP. I can buy my own bottle. Give me something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't go for don't sell yourself short. Because now when you give them something different now, nah, I'm good. But when you stop going to these clubs all the time, the less they see you, the more they want you.
Right. Yeah. It's all about demand.
Yeah,
you gotta have
the
that
demand.
It's that demand. And that's true. Yeah.
Augusta will wash you up, dog, and then you don't want to perform, do nothing no more because you done did all that performing here.
And it feel like you ain't got nowhere.
Got nowhere.
Same, you just doing a circle in the city.
In a club that don't even hold no more than 200 people.
Yeah.
You really performing for your same homeboys, each club. Because if they came to this club to see you, and you said, boy, I'm going to be over here next month. You know those same people is finna go there. Right. So those same crowd that you took over there is coming back. So you really just performing for your people. You might as well go in the neighborhood and just do a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So take that same act out of town.
Yeah. So why you think because they get too comfortable? Or they
I feel a lot of them don't think their music good enough to take it out of town.
Yeah.
That's why they won't go.
Yeah. That's true.
I think by doing it here in the city, it boosts the ego up. All right, yeah, boy, I'm hot. But then they scared to take it out of town and let them judge it. Take it somewhere and let somebody else judge it. Go on stage and perform. See, people like Gutter Child, man, Gutter Child everywhere performing. I salute him for that, but he be everywhere. California, Atlanta. If he see a show, he going.
Right. Right. That's what it's all about. You gotta move. You gotta move around. Like, a lot of people blow up outside of their city.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, you blow up outside your city and bring it back. Yeah. That's how you put your city on. You don't put your city on directly in the city. You put it outside.
See, they go for that. They wait. They want to hear them DJs out of town or in the city be like, boy, I need to hear your city screaming your name. That's not gonna happen. There's too many over there screaming. They got too many crews.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hear that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Carolina's a good market.
Carolina's a hell of a market.
Yes.
I actually made my name in Carolina.
Carolina is a good market, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Good market.
And they fuck with the music. With the music, if it sounds good, it sounds good, and they gonna be straightforward with it. That's what I like about it. Yeah.
Carolina don't care who you is. If they like the music and they can bob to it, they like it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then they love Georgia people too. They love our voices, so that's another thing. Yeah. So that's good. So that's really good. So man, before we slide out, man, any love you want to shout out?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to the whole city, man. Keep pushing. Let's do it.
Bet. How can they contact you? And if any artist trying to get any music on the radio or on anything that you got coming out, if somebody want to give you some music to check out.
Oh, they know what it is, man. They know Shawn Pezy, man. They can find me at Shawn Pezy. I'm there. But they need to tune in, man, at What's Poppin' Radio, man.